doing. Okay. So, I'm not set up to do game streams yet, but I've got my phone, so I might do little update streams here and there like this in the meantime. Um, Once I'm settled in, then I will start streaming games again. As we learned during the birthday stream, my capture card does not want to work with the PS4 anymore, so I will be stuck streaming Switch games. So that'll be Metroid Dread, probably get back to my roots with some Mario Maker. And I don't know what else. I've got other games on Switch that I can play, so I'm not sure how soon that'll be. Won't be super soon because we've still got a lot of stuff to move from Tulsa, and I'm not close to being settled yet, but it'll be as soon as possible. Um, but I've got more planned for later in the year. Now, come the end of summer, the last part of summer, I am not going to be able to do game streams. Or at least I don't think I will. Because I am going to have to go on the road. I am going to be going to Texas for a while at the end of the summer. But I'll be doing chatting streams and stuff like that, and I'll be putting videos on YouTube of my adventure. I was kind of inspired this morning. I found a channel on YouTube. I forget the guy's name, but he is currently traveling across the United States, his starting point, he started with 1 cent, 1 penny, and he has the goal for himself to travel all the way across the United States within 30 days with just what he can get from that penny. On the first day, he bought a pen for that 1 penny, and then was able to turn around and sell the pen for $1, and bought a water bottle which he sold for $2, and he just is building on that to make more money to make his way across the country. Well, and donations he receives along the way are going to a charity. I don't recall what charity, but I well, me, I've thought about trying to do something like that, but I am not in the position where I could afford to give money to charity. When I go to Texas, I'm probably going to be homeless down there because I can't afford a place to stay. I don't know anybody in Texas that would let me stay with them or anything like that. So I am hoping I'm not gonna ask for anyone to pay my way directly, but I'm gonna use some of the ideas that this guy has, like getting water bottles to sell and stuff like that, to make some money, and trying to earn my own way. Now, I have no delusions about it being easy, but I also will be accepting donations along the way. Mine won't be going to a charity. It will help me out, help me to eat, and if I get enough, maybe find some place I could crash for at least part of the time that I'm down there. Who knows? But we'll find out how it goes together when that time comes. Now, I am not starting from an optimal place, or will not be starting from an optimal place. The dude that I found on YouTube started from Los Angeles, California, and he was able to go sell water bottles on the beach and all that, and people were buying up those water bottles like there's no tomorrow. I am in a small town in Oklahoma. Obviously no beach here. Or anything even close to it. Now, 4th of July, I might be able to find somewhere here that there'll be people gathered, and maybe I could sell some water bottles. But honestly, I don't know. But when I do get started, I'll be passing through Oklahoma City, and I'll definitely hit the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm not sure where in Texas I'm going to be heading at this point. That part's kind of up in the air. I know I need to go to Texas, but as for where in Texas, there's really not a particular part of Texas I need to go to. It's all a very convoluted thing that I'm not going to bog you all down with details. But I'm going to try and hit the major cities, see if I can earn a little money there. And I don't know, we'll just see what happens. Aside from that, I don't know. I don't know exactly when I'm going to start. No later than the beginning of September, I'm thinking. And I will be down there until at least mid-October, maybe the end of October. But Olmec, how you doing? I am talking about what's been going on in my life and stuff that I have planned in the not too distant future. I apologize for being away so long. The reason I haven't streamed since my birthday stream back in November is because a lot of stuff happened the very next day. And the area where I had to stream at that point. Okay, no spoilers on Obi-Wan. I got you covered. But the area that I had to stream from at that point ended up cluttered with all sorts of other stuff, so I had nowhere that I could sit to play and stream. And then not long after that, my family started talking about moving, and we ended up getting a house. So once we're settled in here, I'll be streaming again, doing some game streams. But as I was saying before, the end of this summer, I'm not going to be able to do any game streaming because I have to travel down to Texas. And I'll be down there for at least a month. And I won't have any way to stream games or anything down there, but I will do videos like this. I'm thinking that I'm going to try and do something similar to a guy that I found on YouTube this morning, where he is traveling across the country just living off what he is able to make along the way. And he is accepting donations that go to a charity. Since I am dead ass broke, well, I don't have the money to pay for a place to stay in Texas. So, yeah, I'm kind of going to do that, live off of what I am able to get. Now, I'll try and do stuff where I am at the time to try and earn some money. But, of course, I also have my donation page on here, and if I can get enough donations and tips and whatnot that I can cash out money on Twitch also, that'll help keep me going for that month. at least a month. At a bare minimum, it will be from the beginning of September to the beginning of October. In the meantime, I'm going to be trying to pull together a little bit of money to have to get me started. Yeah, it's going to be a challenge. But I've been homeless before. When I was in the Seattle, Washington area, I lived out of a van. I've had a Dodge Grand Caravan that I was living in the back of. This time I don't have a vehicle to live in. But I'll figure something out. So, I don't know. In the meantime, like I said, as soon as I'm settled in the house here, I'll be resuming with my game streams and stuff like that. Hopefully get tips, donations, hit points, whatever, that I can cash out. Hopefully get to the point that I have enough that I can cash out, since it doesn't let me cash anything out until I have at least $100. And I'll be able to use that to get me started. And I'm like the guy on YouTube that I found this morning. I will do videos of everything I'm doing down there, how I keep myself going, what my situation is, and all that. And I'll do occasional streams like this. So I won't be offline entirely. I do have a phone that my family is going to pay for me. So I'll be able to go online like this and give updates and all, but I won't be doing game streaming during that time. Oh, just some personal stuff that I have to deal with. Very convoluted issue. Hard to explain. Take entirely too long to explain. And just very personal stuff anyways. That I'm just not really comfortable putting out there. Well, that's the thing. There's not a particular part of Texas that I actually have to go to. So where I end up in Texas is a variable. I'll probably try and go to a larger city like Houston or Dallas or something like that, where there's a lot of people, and maybe I can do stuff like the guy on YouTube is doing, where he'll buy packages of water bottles and sell those for $2 a bottle to make some money. I don't know. I mean, here in Oklahoma, I'm in a small town now. I'm not in Tulsa now. So, where I am now, there's not really any opportunities to hit up high traffic areas, places with crowds or anything like that, that I could go sell water bottles or sodas or drinks or anything to make some money. But I'm hoping that I will be able to in a larger city like Houston or Austin or Dallas, Fort Worth. I don't know. We'll see. But uh where I end up after that month largely depends on how that month goes. If it goes well and I end up with a notable amount of money, then if I have enough money, maybe I'll find a place that I stay down there. If I don't, or if I don't like it down there, or any number of other variables, I may come back here to my family's home in Oklahoma. Who knows? There's no telling. Maybe I'll have so much fun doing this that I'll decide to continue traveling and move on to other states, other cities. I don't know. It's all a big question mark at this point. At this point, it's just in the planning stages. Like I said, I definitely intend to be down there at least a month from the beginning of September to the beginning of October. But who knows? If I can get enough money to get started sooner, then I may go ahead and do so and head down there early. Conversely, if things go so well down there, I may end up staying down there longer after that. Maybe through the month of October or until later, who knows? But that's the beginnings of the plan for now. As that time gets closer, I will come up with more firm ideas for it, more definitive plans. But that's where I'm at for now. So, I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy, but it's not going to be anything I've not done before. Like I said, I have been homeless before. I lived out of vehicle when I was in Washington. So, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I can come up with enough money to get a cheap car or van or something. And I'll at least have that to stay in. But I don't know. We're just at the beginning of June here. So we're at least 3 months away, or we're about 3 months away from when I'm going to start that. So if things go well before then, and I do start getting money enough to do something with, yeah, it is. I used to live in Texas. Of course, at that point, I don't know, my first summer down there, I actually didn't. I was somewhere that there was no air conditioning, and I literally almost died from the heat. So yeah, I know about the heat. That's why I am not considering like El Paso as an option or anything like that, because with a big question mark as to my living situation, since I may very well end up living on the street for my time down there, I don't want to do that in the middle of the desert. So El Paso is a no-go. Unless I get some major benefactor that say, hey, I'll rent a place for you for 3 months or whatever. If something like that happens, then yeah, I'd go to El Paso. I used to live in El Paso. It's a nice town. It's just the middle of the goddamn desert, and I don't want to be homeless in the desert. So that, unless I get a benefactor, is not going to happen. Like I said, the more likely possibilities would be Dallas, Fort Worth area. Nah, I can't do a tour of the house because, well, for one thing, my family would hate that. Because they don't want much of our real lives shared online, which is understandable. That's why I am being very careful not to show anything that anybody would be able to use to identify the location. And then the other reason is there's still a lot of packed up stuff and whatnot that we haven't been able to get set up properly. So I don't have the blueprints. I was in Tulsa. I'm not now. We moved out of Tulsa. Well, we're moving out of Tulsa. We still need to make a few trips to go get the last of our stuff from that apartment. But we are not in Tulsa now. But I don't know, it just, like I said, until the time comes for me to head to Texas, after I have settled in here, I will start doing game streams again. But for the time being, until I get settled in, I'll just be doing occasional streams like this, just little updates, let y'all know any plans that I have, anything like that. If I put together more details for the Texas excursion, I will definitely let y'all know. The one thing I guess I can show you is what will be my room. I actually have a room now. It's not really settled at this point. Bare mattress that was bought used, but got a nice comfy chair, bed, dresser. There's the desk that I'll be at. Figure My TV will go on the dresser over there. Set up my laptop and streaming supplies on the desk. At this point, I'll probably just end up sitting on the bed to do my streams. Am I going to decorate? Oh, yeah, I've got that Star Wars poster that I got last year that I'm going to put up. Not sure where yet. I'm thinking either that wall or on that side of the door. I haven't decided. And I've got one Funko that will probably sit up on top of the desk up here. It's a Princess Leia one. It's gold colored Princess Leia one. Somewhere in storage, I have a Sailor Moon wall scroll that I might put up if I can find it. But aside from that, I don't really have any decorations that I could. What the heck? Okay, there. I don't really have any decorations aside from that to put up. The wall scroll I have, I think it's just the inner Senshi. Maybe Chibi Moon with them? I don't remember. I haven't had anywhere to put stuff like that up in so long that it's been in storage for a while. I don't even 100% remember what it looks like offhand. Yeah, Chibi Moon is kind of annoying. But it is what it is. Huh. Oh. Ow. But ultimately, I want to get a portable air conditioner or something to put in here. There's no windows in this room to vent an air conditioner, though, so I'll probably have to get an evaporative cooler, which means I would also need to get a dehumidifier to set up on the desk along with the electronics, so the increased humidity from the evaporative cooler doesn't fuck up my electronics, because I can't afford to be replacing electronics. I have a replica of the Master Sword. I probably might put that up on the wall somewhere. That's about it that I've got for decoration, though. I get money, I'll definitely get more stuff to put up. But for now, oh, thank you. I like it. It's just hot in here. I mean, this is a garage that I'm converting to a bedroom. As you can see, the walls are finished, so that's insulated and everything, but there is a garage door up here that is not insulated, which, due to its lack of insulation, lets it get pretty damn hot in here. And I imagine come wintertime, it's going to be pretty damn cold in here. So, yeah, some kind of cooler for the summer and heater for the winter is definitely in the plan. Oh, there's a screen door on it. Not a very good screen door because there's space at the top, but there is a screen door there. There's, as you can see, there's a bit of an opening at the top, which is how wasps had previously got in there, but I got rid of the wasps. I don't know. At the moment, I've got a box fan that will give me some air circulation. That'll help a bit. The whole thing with a breezeway is that air is able to pass all the way through. It'll be a passage through a building open to the air on both sides, so you can get airflow that goes all the way through. And, well, there's no opening on that side anywhere to have a breezeway that allows just the complete passage of air. The best I can hope for is air circulation, which my box fan will definitely help with that. But my first concern is going to be the Texas stuff. If I can get a solid amount of money, if people want to donate and give me enough money to make that work so I no longer have to worry about it beforehand, then I can start looking at getting special stuff to fix all this up. But at the moment, I am sweating my ass off. Because it is hot. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here for now. Keep your eyes open for me. I'll probably do at least a few update streams in the meantime, stuff like this, before I get settled. Don't want me to lose what? I'm because this stream doesn't really have much to do with gaming, I'm gonna put it on my main YouTube channel instead of Anime Otaku Drew Gaming. And I will also do a separate proper video discussing the forthcoming Texas excursion. And plans for that. Aside from that, like I said, it is hot. there's nowhere in the air-conditioned part of the house that I can continue this. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for now. And like I said, I will be on at least a few times like this as the move continues and until I get settled enough to start game streams. So keep your eyes open for me, and I will see y'all again next time. Take care.